That music is real dubsteppy. Like real crunk. Yeah, sorry, Chris, you went first. Unlucky. Oh, already. The stream has only just started and already the phone is cutting out. That is excellent and bodes well for the rest of the night. G'day, Dr. Banner. G'day, TTV Spark. It is me. And Ninja Ziggy 007. The name's Ziggy. Ninja Ziggy. You're back in the Philippines. And you're not hanging out with your family. I could hang out with my family, or I could watch a stranger in Australia playing video games. I guess, yeah, if you're there for a month, you don't need to spend the entire month just hanging out with your family. What? Are they all watching me? Am I getting the entire Chris Martin family? Hello, Mama Martin and Papa Martin. Nice to meet you. Hello from Australia. Have they been to Australia? Mr. Singh, hey. How is the player search going? Oh, this is good for me. Should I swap into the Obster here? Oh, they live in Australia. Oh, wait. We'll get to the bottom of this. Between battles, we will sort this out. So I am down a shield, which is not ideal, but it means I can match the double... Oh, hello. Oh. Wait. Huh? Is that mirror shot? No. How did they get to the last power whip in three bullet seeds? I clearly miscounted. Oh boy. Oh, we got to the last night slash. So I don't want to waste a whole wild charge on this thing now. And I certainly can't throw the Golbat in. Because one Psychic will almost KO. Ah, that's so bad. What? Why did they quit? What just happened? What just happened? What? Okay. Okay. I would have survived an avalanche, obviously. But it would have put me in, like, Psychic range, and they were up to a Psychic. But they were on... So... They had a shield left. That's... If they didn't have the shield, then maybe that explains things. But because they had the shield, right? Say they throw the avalanche and then let the Piloswine go down. They KO with a Psychic on the Alomomola. They're energy dry against the Golbat. So I'd have to get to 2 Poison Fangs before they get to another Psychic. Which, look, they might have lost, absolutely. But, like, how could they be so sure that they would lose, that they quit? That one. Hey, Sarko. Buonasera. Buongiorno. They say your beard is white. I don't think so. I disagree. Team got completed last minute. I'm glad to hear that. We never found a last person. We actually, someone in a server that I posted in Someone literally just got back to me 1 hour ago, which is like 10 hours too late. So, unfortunately, we will have to just play with 9 players this season. Where did you find yours? By the way, what did you reach Legend with last season? I don't want to, like, there is a team, it's an Ultra League team, Ultra League Premier team, in particular, that, there's a friend of the community, he has been using it forever, and he told me to use this team in Ultra League Premier, and I hit Legend with that. I'd rather, like, I think he'd be fine with me talking about it, but I'm not going to mention the team just so that, like, it's a really good team, and a lot of people in his community have climbed with it, and I want to leave that to him to be in as much control as possible over who he gives the team to. I did climb a lot further in Element Cup Remix running, what was it, Seal Double Grass. So Seal, Shadow Oddish, and Bulbasaur. Also, why is that chat like that? Hitting refresh seems to have worked. No, that's weird, and I don't like it. Hey Clayton, how are you, buddy? Cayenne Plays, welcome in. How are you? How's your weekend been so far? Dr. Banner says it doesn't matter anymore because the meta is completely different now. Yeah, this team has survived a lot of meta shifts. The only change that he's made to it in like 8 seasons has been to change the Charmer. There was a Charmer in the team and changed it into a different Charmer. But did he give it to you on stream? No, it was private. It was a DM. Regarding the Steven Avatar items this season, they're not recycled. The ones from the first 2 seasons are based on the Gen 3 remakes, and these ones are based on the original Gen 3. Yeah, you're right. And the original one wasn't animated, I don't think, right? I'm confident with my own team, so not a big deal if you tell... Yeah, it feels jerky to say, no, I'm not going to tell you. I just want to, out of respect for him... Shadow Oddish was Ultra. It was so busted. It just won things that it should not have won. Like, I think it could like grind down. Like, it could grind down some other grasses in the 2 shields, like Chikorita. It ground down Vulpix in the 2 shields. No Mickey Mouse Cups this season. The new post is animated. The original one was not. There you go. All right, we have 6 sets to get through, so we had better get moving. Oh yeah, we still need to find out what the deal was with, so Chris, your family is living in Australia, but you're going to you're in the Philippines at the moment visiting your family. Well, that's a good start. I feel like I should be switching into Obstagoon here. Yep, I'm switching into Obstagoon. I'm gonna let that go. We just farm all the way down. We can survive another Thunderbolt. We might be able to survive 1 charm, maybe. It doesn't matter if we don't. No, we probably won't. Ah, whoops. Oh, also, cross chop. Cross chop is the better move there. And quit. So that's 2 quits in 2 battles. Good start. I mean, Shadow Golbat, man. Shit. I'm liking this team. We're all in the Philippines for the holiday. We'll be home down under by the end of the month. So, like, are you visiting any family at all? Yeah, you must. Okay, so I don't know why it's so hard for me to get this. So, your immediate family lives in Australia? And you're visiting extended family? Or is there no family at all that you're visiting? Are you just there for a holiday? Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. How long has it been since you last saw them? If I remember rightly, this is your first time back there since you first moved to Australia? Six years, wow. Ooh, now, hopefully this KOs. If it doesn't, then we'll have to use a shield. Ah, that's the worst case scenario. Ah, well, yeah, we have to use the shield. If they've got like a charmer, then we're screwed. So that's 5. Surely they're just poison paying there. There's... Oh, you numpty. And they got the CMP. Oh, this is tricky. This is a little bit gross. Oh, did we survive? Oh, snap. That had to be an undercharge. There is no way we would have survived that. They wanted that extra. They got greedy. And that's game. I don't think it was the bulk. I think they undercharged that. Yeah, I don't know, Dr. Banner. Oh, I'm jealous of that. I wish I had enough XLs or a hundo. Double mill tank, the double normal. Also, that's 3 quits in a row. Team Mafia from YouTube, hey, what's up? XL Do Duo? Ooh. Okay. Oh, we got a shield out of him. Curious. So now we could probably just Shadow Ball the Empoleon, right? Yeah, of course it's Empoleon Double Charm. Makes me wish that we'd thrown out the Obstagoon there against the Wigglytuff. Okay, so we need to come out of this Clefable matchup with a Shadow Ball. Because they're gonna get to a Meteor Mash against the Golbat. So we just throw... We just hold on to it, right? Oh, what? Oh, no! Oh, that's disgusting. I thought they were one away. Bummer, we played that perfectly. Clearly we didn't, or we would have won. Yeah. No, and I should have. Like, I did know that. I just thought they were one away from a Hydro Cannon. I was using a very similar team yesterday, only with Noctowl in the lead. So many teams were just stacked with anti-flyers that Noctowl was rendered useless. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. So did you just change it up completely? It was Charmhole, yes. Hey, Uber. What's up? Yeah, Charmer's still strong. Don't let the nerf fool you. If it was Charmhole, then the opponent has a daddy. Let's take it easy with the hardcore sex references. If we could. We'll just let them superpower us, that's fine. Yesterday I used a Alolan Grappler and Great League remix. Ooh. Ooh. What else does it do? Like, apart from being a flying counter. And it would make a very good flying counter. We should be able to get to another wild charge here. Oh yeah, easily. Oh, bummer. I thought they'd throw the Shadow Ball there. I'm fine if they bring in the Melmetal here. They can throw another Poison Fang, that is fine. They have... The Melmetal has 3 Thunder Shocks, if I've counted right. But I have counted wrong once already. Oh, hello. Hello. So, ABA Steel. That's interesting. Five, 6. We just save the shield for the Golbat. They will get to another Rock Slide, but a Shadow Ball will KO. Now, how much do we want to build up here? I think they're dry. No, they've got 5 energy. Thunder's gonna KO here. Maybe they've got Mirror Shot? Let's go. Shadow Bat. This is why you need Shadow Bat, Lily Bear, if you're watching. Not much. Chilling before going to day 2. Oh, yeah, nice. Who's your tip to win, Uber? And when does it start? Just using a whole new team now. I'm using a team given by a friend and haven't gone less than 4-1 in 2 days. Wow, nice. Do you want to share? Sarko says nothing much else, to be honest, but since the meta is all Noctowl and Pelipper's, it does its job. And that's interesting that, like, how does it do against Pelipper? Obviously, like, the Volt Switches would absolutely smack, and so would the Rock Blast. You wouldn't need to save up for a Stone Edge, right? Like, some Volt Switches and a Rock Blast should be enough, right? So they would outpace to at least the first... I think you'd match them, because they outpace to the first Weather Ball, but by the time they throw the Weather Ball, your last Volt Switch completes and you've got that Rock Blast ready. And then it's... you are at the same pace to the second move. I run it with Obster and Midnight Lycanroc. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. More anti-flyers. But it is ABA Rock, so it's very weak to fighters. Have you run into any fighters with that team? I generally stuck with other people's teams, but I've taken to this one. Nice, nice. Ooh, I can run like in Rock and Octa Premier with all the flyers. Do you agree that Charm Hole uses drink from toilet? No, Chris. Charm Hole is a legitimate strategy. And I will not denigrate? Is that the word? I will not denigrate anyone who chooses that strategy. A Shadow Bat would cost me 130k, which I do not have. Yuri Avenger, thank you for the follow. It goes down in 6 Volt Switches, but if Graveler has energy advantage, you just have to shield or let go. Yeah, that, I mean, 6 Volt Switches, that's so... It means that the Pelipper would only get off one... If they don't have an energy lead, they wouldn't get off a second Weather Ball. If they do, then you would have to spend a second shield, because... Oh, you could probably tank one Weather Ball, to be honest. You spent it all on Vanguard and Ember. The only fighter I've run into is Obster, which is weak to counter itself, so Lycanroc takes care. Yeah, right. Oh, in Remix, yeah, there's no Metacham. And no Scrafty either, so yeah, that's a good call, I like that. Hey man, hope you're well. Wanted to say I enjoyed your YouTube vid breaking down Vanguard. Thank you, Yuri. Let Lyle know, because look, I'm gonna be honest. Lyle's busy. I mean, so am I, but like, obviously, I will make time to make content that goes on my own channel. Lyle, I don't know. Like, this is just another thing on his plate. He's coming on to make content on someone else's channel. He doesn't directly benefit from it. So, I do worry that there'll come a time where he's like, nah, I've got too much else going on. Like, he's already told me once, like, oh yeah, things are piling up, it's getting a bit stressful, right? So if enough people are telling him that the meta breakdowns are helpful, then I expect that would keep him interested in doing them. Because, like, I very much value his, like, I don't know if it would work as well doing it with anyone else. Like, just like anyone who knows me from the GoCast podcast, like, I couldn't do PvP Corner without DeFi. She's just like, her and I are just like the perfect partnership for that. And same with, I think, these meta breakdowns. Like, Lyle and I think, even though we're constantly like at each other's throats, I couldn't imagine it going as well with anyone but him. Seems like after the first few weeks, everyone's going to be using the exact same teams. Yeah, I mean, that's the case with any meta, though. Vanguard is better than Ember for you? Yeah, actually, same for me, I feel. Dr. Banner likes Vanguard as well. We did a practice battle yesterday, and the biggest disappointment was Regice. Regice is tough. I do believe it's good, but it's like any of the Regis. Like, it's got a learning curve. I think the point of Regice is to get shield advantage, not necessarily win the matchup, but to pressure them. So Regice and Regirock work better in less RPS cups. Because in an RPS cup, alignment is such a big deal. Like, if you lose switch advantage, then you'll lose the game in an RPS cup. Whereas in cups that have a lot more play, it's fine to drop a matchup but get shield advantage or an energy advantage out of it. I don't know how you would keep doing YouTube breakdown vids if the handsome guy isn't there. Yeah, that bold, bespectacled, handsome guy. I did say maybe we didn't figure out where it fits yet. Regirock was your MVP. There you go. Because yeah, there's a few flyers running around. What else is it? I mean, it would be good against Regirock. Regirock would be good against Regice. It would be good against the Walrein, Celios of the world. Yeah, same here. Because, like, it's also really, really good in Ultra League. Oh, I'm gonna go for it. Oh, we lose CMP against Drifblim. Did not expect that. Wow, and we get the shield out of him too. Okay, okay. I'm throwing in Golbat here just in the hope... Oh, gross. Just in the hope that... oh, that sucks. In the hope that they send out their third Pokemon and I get that information on what it is. Oh, it would have been so good if I didn't have to use a shield there. Got him again. Charmer. So this should be fine. I should be able to... I'll be able to KO them before they get to a... to an Ice Beam. That's 6. 7. 8. 9. I may bring Shadow Omastar with Rock Slide. We'll be doing some scrims this afternoon. That is really interesting. I have brought in Barbaracle in my practice tournament, in my practice battle so far. With Grass Knot Stone Edge. And I've been liking that. I'm happy with that so far. But Shadow Omastar sounds pretty darn good as well. Always save good IV trash. You'll never know when they make it meta. Yeah, see, I do. But for Ultra League double, you need a hundo. And I've never gotten a hundo. I found a local guy through my local Discord with Wooloo, but only wants Shiny Rayquaza for it? Which will cost 500,000 dust since he doesn't have one yet. The plebs kill me so... Wait, for just a regular Wooloo? I was gonna try Thanos voice, but I can't. Because Shiny Rayquaza was my favorite. Good for you, bud. So glad the battle pass is back so you can see the exact moment they quit. Yeah, right? Good question, Sarko. It is. But it will give me all 4 of them for the Shiny Rayquaza. All 4 Wooloos? I'd still go no deal. I'll just catch my own. Yeah. 4 regular Wooloo for a Shiny Rayquaza. No grazie. Non voglio. I probably should have built up energy there before switching out. So I think that was 10 mud shots. Fine, you blizzard me, bud. I should have thrown that body slam earlier. Oh, bam, Dr. Banner. That is a good memory. I had forgotten that we had that command. Interesting that they stayed in. Oh, there's the Noctowl. They're one away from another wing attack if I counted right. What do we got? Ooh. Oh, this is tough. Oh, shit. I should have caught that move. Nah, no point in shielding that. Yeah, so should have tried to use Golbat as just my third shield. I prefer Ancient Power and Omastar just because of the boost chance, but Rock Slide makes sense because it has higher damage per energy. Yeah, and on a high attack Pokemon like Shadow Omastar, it also like makes a huge, like it has a lot of KO potential. Ancient Power did get damage boosted again, but the 10% chance just feels too low. The team is Water Gun, Lantern, Nocturne, Frostlass. Noctowl, Frostlass. If this stops working, I'm gonna give that a go. What about Mightyena? Ooh. I mean, I would have to build it. And I don't know about that. But, look. I don't hate it. It is pretty squish. Alright, see you, Chris. Good to see you. Say hi to your family. Oh, wait, I already did that. Hi, family. G'day, Chrome Chronic. Is that cross poison? No, it's discharge. Oh, those volt switches did a lot. Oh, freaking Frostlass. Oh, I'm so glad I won CMP there. Oh, no! Stop it! No, what do I do here? That... That was heartbreaking. Stats are trash, but from what I'm seeing, I think people could make it work. I mean, I always say you can make anything work if you want. I couldn't, Chris, because I was, let me allow that. Because I was one powder snow from fainting. That's why I switched out the gold bat in the first place. Because I wasn't going to make it to a shadow ball. I did lose a rank 1 battle. I was, in fact, my very first battle this season, I lost. Felt pretty gross. Did I shield the goon? I thought I let that go. No, I let the goon go. And went down with a shield. And if I hadn't thrown, if I let the goon go down without throwing my cross chop, then I wouldn't have been able to farm down either. Ah, yep. No, you're right. You're right. But stop tapping, get that one wing attack of farm. Yep. I'm with you. Good call. How bad of an idea is Shundo Obstagoon for Master League? Not a terrible idea, but now that we are forced to play open after February, you're not going to see a ton of Machamp. You're going to see a ton of... Are we? Is that one of the side effects of no Classic Leagues? Is a lot of Machamp? Hundo Wall Rain in Master League Classic. This last chance to shine. That sounded a bit unlikely to me. Oh, yeah, right. I see what you mean. Ooh. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Oh, okay, Dr. Banner and Chris are gonna fight. Finally. Been waiting for this matchup for a long time. Ooh. Let's go. They better not have a freaking Charmer. Oh, no, I mean, Golbat's got enough HP. We'll be fine. They better not have Frostlass. Because Frostlass is a check to this team. Oh, but we've got the Shadow Ball and a shield. So as long as I don't catch, we're fine. Also, no need to Poison Fang. Just go straight for the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball. You idiot fish. Now, as long as I don't catch the next Poison Fang. Oh, really? I totally forgot they had a Thunder build. Yuri played Master League for the first time last season with my 3 Pokemon build. What were the 3 Pokemon? Probably Dragonite, Gyarados, and the like. I mean, yeah, I think there will be a lot of Dragonite and Gyarados, but that makes Machamp... That's like an unfavorable environment for Machamp. You're fine fanging the Pell. I mean, if I can get to a Shadow Ball, wouldn't I prefer that? Because the way... I mean... Should have absolutely just let that Weather Ball go, because I forgot completely that the Ferrothorn had a Thunder build. But yeah, like Shadow Ball would have done better, surely. Toilet Bird is too good, which is why my friend's team is triple Pelipper counters. Landorus, Shadow Mewtwo, Excadrill. Ooh. Landorus, Shadow Mewtwo, Excadrill. So it's ABA ground? How does it do against like a Kyogre? Defeat Landorus. Wow. Wow. So that's 9. Should I have body slammed? Oh, let's go. Always wild charge. Yeah, I knew it wasn't horrible for Golbat. So I mean, it wasn't great because they get to the wild charges at the same time as the Poison Fangs, but they would win CMP. So if they want to match us shield for shield, then they would win. Lily Bear says, always wild charge. People usually expect payback. I don't think that'll be the case for long, because I'm hearing the word on the street is that everyone's had the same idea as me, where they run wild charge because everyone's running flyers. Right. So, naturally I don't gain ranks. First set that I don't gain ranks all season. I assume there was a Trev in the back. Trev? Yeah, that would have been a good call. Hey, crazy kid. How are you? Ah, this is bad. They're gonna see the catch coming. That's fine. Oh, what do we got here? Okay. I can potentially win switch back? Maybe? I should be able to, because I outpaced to the body slams. And I need to win switch. Oh, I got that in. I will double shield here. Oh, let's go. Stunfisk is coming back in. I'm actually... Oh, that's bad. Actually, that's pretty bad. They're staying in, that's good. I was expecting them to come in with Stunfisk and throw. So they're gonna stay in with the Mandibuzz? I guess I'm okay with that. Look, Burns, I mean, you're not wrong. No need to point that out, okay? I'm a very in-the-moment guy. I know. Yeah, so I threw that by switching out the I threw that by switching out the double there, because I thought they were gonna come in with Stunfisk and invalidate all my energy. How did they not shield there? Come on. Come on. Yeah, I'm doing well, crazy kid. Thanks for asking. It was Mum's birthday today, so we all had lunch for her. blind throw, body slam, and then wild charge the Mandibuzz and get the last shield. Then you have Golbat. Yeah. It's Oh, this is good. Why did I do that? That was so stupid, Fish! What did you do that for? It's okay, we're good. I mean, it is so lucky that people haven't cottoned onto the wild charge thing yet. Yeah, yeah, you're both right. And I'm so lucky about that. Now they're molding. I feel like I need body slam. You joke, but I have done that before. I've switched in a bad... Like, I've brought in a bad Pokemon. Purely expecting them to think that I wasn't counting. Like, wanting them to think that I was doing something else. And it works. So, it's a legitimate strategy. Yeah, especially since we got Dugong in the back. This thing doesn't have any secret dark moves flying around. No. I mean, we resist dark as well. I'm really, like, not with it tonight, am I? Purified Gligar has been my MVP so far this season. Yeah, I've been seeing some good stuff about Purified Gligar. It's rank 1 for Vanguard Cup, isn't it? Why do you care about dark moves anyway? Yeah, it's because I'm stupid. Sometimes I say very idiotic things. And do equally idiotic things. That's why you tune in. For the stupid plays. Well, that's a good lead. Wasn't the best timing. Let's see if they expect the wild charge. They do. They're gonna hurricane me, I'd say. No, they don't. Ooh. Ah! We have to win switch here. Ah, oh, no. Game over. Unless we can... Look, let's see what's in the back. Oh, but we've wasted so much energy. If we can't beat whatever's in the back in the 0-1 shields, I'm gonna quit. We still would have lost that anyway, because they could have just used that second shield. But still sucks. Still sucks. Alright, well, we've been here before. They're staying in weirdly. Yeah, if we'd gotten them with that second wild charge, oh word. Oh my word. Sorry, if we'd wild charged on the second one, then yeah, like... That would have been just the best. Oh, wow. Probably should have... Wow, okay. Yeah, we shield and wild charge here. I'm even okay if that Aridos comes back in. They didn't wait out their switch timer, which is great for me. That's annoying. Hey, Macarena. No, I didn't. So flights to Brisbane from Adelaide were literally $1,000. So, as much as I would have liked to participate, I didn't think I could justify it. I could spare $1,000, but I'm also trying to get a house. A second house. Major brag. Congratulations to Valiant Vish, Australian regional champion. Okay, so I will... Let me give you some insight. So, I bought a house about 4 or 5 years ago now. and I am renting it out to help pay off the mortgage. So while that is happening, still living with mum. So I am self-conscious about that, which is why I felt the need to like brag that, oh yeah, I'm on my way to a second house. The second one I do intend to live in. So I will be out of here soon. The plan is to get the deposit ready by the end of next financial year. So 2024, June 2024 or July 2024, I plan to have the deposit together for the second home. So what's your name? Monasco. Why do I need to see Twitch chat in here when I can see it on stream? So it appears on stream to help people that like people might be watching on their phones and can't see the chat from there, so it appears on the screen for them, and also people who are watching the replay afterwards. Also, Dr. Banner with the quotes tonight. You're a quote machine at the moment. I love that quote, by the way. Even Fire Blast doesn't do it. I think Fire Blast might have done it. Plus, like, Fire Blast plus the fire spins might have been enough. But they didn't... Like, they threw before... It made me think, because, like, I wasn't really counting. So I'm like, wait, do they have Fire Blast? But no, that was way too early for that. Was bummed I couldn't watch Vish play. Very happy for him to win. Yeah, absolutely. And Vish came second in Melbourne as well. Don't be stay on your grind. Thank you, Dr. Banner. Monasco says, can I see all of your Pokemon? I'm new here. Look, welcome. Glad you're here. I've got a lot of Pokemon, so it's too time consuming, and just enjoy the battles. Yuri says, I can't afford $1,000 plane ticket because I need 2 houses. Well, okay, if you had the choice between $1,000 plane ticket and 2 houses, what would you pick? I thought the plan was to get a second investment. It was... But slowly over time, I realized that, you know, at my age, I really should be living in my own place. I would love to, boy, would I love to get 2 rental incomes. Because, like, the passive income is just so nice. So nice. But, I do need to be living on my own. Now, for those who don't know, our situation, like, it's basically like I'm living on my own, because, like, we pass each other like ships in the night. I work in the evenings, and she works during the daytimes. We just never see each other. We're never in each other's space or anything. We do all our own, like, cookings. We do all our own, like, meals and stuff. So, like, it's basically like living on your own. There's still the stigma. You know, I know that people in America move out when they're like 18. Are basements common in Australia? No, they're not, actually. Very rare. They cast Rorschach perfectly in that. I agree. The scene is iconic now. I really want to I really want to read the graphic novel. Because, I've heard a lot of people complaining about the movie. Now, it was fine for me, but except for that weird sex scene. But, I do want to read the novel now to get a sense of, like, the original material. Get a renter that doesn't mind you streaming. Yeah, that's the thought, like renting out a room. Isn't that what I told you for like ever? Yeah, Lily Bear. Yeah, I acknowledge that. It was always going to take me a long time to give up the idea of 2 passive rental incomes. Can I see all of your relevant Pokemon IVs for factions for academic purposes? Of course. I don't know enough about IVs. I just take the. I don't know if you're making jokes referencing the YouTube chatter, but if you're serious, I just grab the highest rank. Moving out at 18 isn't that common anymore. Plus, that's a culture. Okay, there you go. I didn't know that. I assumed people were moving out quite late, and I think it's a lot more common. It might be just because I'm from Adelaide, where Adelaide is talked about as the place where people retire. A great place for people to retire. So, not many people move out of Adelaide. But I think that's normal across Australia. I don't think too many people move states. Whereas I get the sense that it's quite common in the US for people to move between states. From what I read, they stayed very true to the source material. Okay, that's interesting. You want an unfair advantage in factions? Yeah, I'm just using the highest IV that I've got, the highest rank that I've got. I have yet to. I really want to see that. All the research on Noctowl IVs for the G-Fisk and Azumarill matchups. I still haven't gotten back to that yet. Gotten around to that. You suck. Right, so you can move states easily, but not move countries. Larry David has a wonderful stand-up bit where he goes, "Who do you think has more freedom? A married man in America or a single man in communist China?" Because a married man in America, you can, what did he start with? He goes, a married man in America, you can leave the country, but you can't leave the house. Single man in China, you can leave the house, but you can't leave the country. I'll take that one. Hey, Kyle. How you doing, buddy? Can we have a shout out for Kyle Throws, please? Thank you, Dr. Banner. We can let this go. Save the shield, I think. Sure. Rip that guy. And before Dawn's here. Good day. How you doing? I will say I came across the website gobattlelog.com and it's pretty interesting for matchups. Oh, you've just discovered it, have you? It is amazing. So we've got someone in the Pallet Town community named Getsu Fractal, who has developed a bot which draws data from the Go Battle Log website. and it posts like handy little daily charts for our patrons. And he's also set it up. This is amazing. Like you can set it up to request specific readouts for like certain elos and in certain metas. It's really cool. People here hate this country and don't even know how good they have it. Interesting take, Dr. Banner. That's not something I would have said. Like, you'd know better than me. But from looking at it from the outside, hating America was not something that I would have said about Americans. My take on American culture was that it's also polarized. If you don't mind me commenting on American culture, because like it can often be triggering for someone on the outside to comment on something like that. So I hope anyone watching doesn't take any offense to me commenting and giving my opinion. But my stance was that that was the major thing that America needs to sort out is their polarization. Like, I don't often see Americans being able to hold a nuanced discussion about tense issues. Whatever stance you hold, anyone who doesn't have that stance is seen as evil or bigoted. Would do them good to visit other countries. Yeah, I mean, I agree there. Burns224 says, that seems true for a lot of countries. So what country are you from, Burns? Kyle Throw says, I'm good, man. I need to look up that stand-up. Oh, yeah, who was it? It was, Larry David, co-creator of Seinfeld. Before Dawn says, legend tonight? Yeah, I think we can make it. We're so close. Why so many dugong? Yeah, everyone's just trying to look for their own flying counters. Dugong's a good one. Banner says, you're right, it is polarized right now, and a lot of people here are calling for socialism and communism. Interesting. America will only be destroyed from the inside, in your opinion. Like, are you serious? It's more... we should be fine here. What was the lead? I didn't see the lead. I was too busy listening to the... responding to chat. Oh. Whew. Rip the centrist. I agree, Carl Throws. It's more complicated than that, but a good characterization. That's fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna use a shield. I wish I'd seen what that lead was, because I feel like it might have been important. Oh, jeez. Found it. Everyone here is too obsessed with blaming people rather than fixing actual issues. Dakubi G. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Thank you for the follow. Centrists are now considered right-wing. I mean, by who, though? Centrists would be considered right-wing by left-wing people. I imagine right-wing people would see the centrists as pretty left-wing. Yuri says, I'm a libertarian, personally. Small government and let people live their lives without Big Brother. How big a movement is that? I have heard a couple of people identifying as libertarians. And it is my belief that, like, one of the benefits of living in as free a society as we do is that if enough people believe a certain thing, then we can instigate change. So, like, if the libertarian movement was big... Then again, I don't know if a Western government would, even if there was a huge push for, like, small government. I can't see any government going, okay, now we have less power. Savage Mysterio, welcome in, bud. Thanks for the follow. The lead was Obscure. Thank you, Carl. Dr. Banner says, I'm fairly conservative, leaning libertarian. I agree with small government. So you and Yuri are similar. Yeah, by left wing. There we go. Good thing my mobile delay didn't tell you Obster was delayed after you had seen their third and then Obster again. Yeah, that would have been real embarrassing. This is why the socialism communism thing is really baffling. Like, have you seen what's going on in socialist countries? Yeah, right. What I get the sense though that I've heard more people, and again my perspective is pretty limited, but I believe I've heard more people threatening we're gonna turn into a socialist country than people actually calling for becoming a socialist country. Yeah, exactly, Yuri. You're right. It'd be nice because, like, you know someone's really in it for the people if they opt to have less power. But it's also like, if you are the leader in an environment like that, then it probably means you're a good leader, if that makes sense. Oh, this is Empoleon Double Charm. No, it's not. Okay. Ah. Let's go. We're still in a pretty bad spot. Oh! Oh, that's savage. That was a disgusting no-shield. Empoleon Double Dragon. kind of wish they'd shielded that. They hadn't shielded that. AOC is that what the Olympic Committee? No, Olympic Committee. The Election Committee? No. What's AOC? George Washington did. Oh, tell me more about that. George Washington voted for less power for government? Do you guys people going around asking basic questions in your countries too and people can't answer them? Can you give me an example? Empoleon is in a good place right now in the meta. I agree, yeah. No fighters. And all the flyers running around. I think, yeah, well, I'm pretty sure it was remix. Don't make me type her whole name. Okay, you won't. AOC can't be explained. She needs to be heard. Okay. Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. Ocasio? She's a politician here in the US. And she is overtly socialist. So she believes that America should be a socialist country. Tune into Pallet Town PvP, where we have fantastic GBL battles and incredibly tense political discussion. Oh, and that's... No, that was Dragon Tail. Oh. Ah. I mean, does Chandelure know Fire Blast? That did so much damage. Oh, you idiot. Okay, so I need to keep that shield because the Chandelure has a flame charge ready. Nah, I've lost. If I tried to save up for a Shadow Ball, would I have won that? Okay, so George Washington, after winning the war, wanted to go home and be on his farm, and they begged him to be president. And after 2 terms, they wanted him to go again, and he said, nah, 2 should be enough for anybody. So that's a big reason why a US president has a 2-term limit. It does actually, but no, it has Fire Blast. Interesting. I actually disagree with that concept of... I don't think that's a good thing that a president can only have a maximum of 2 turns. Because, like, if they're a good president, then if they're a good leader for the country, you'd want them to stay longer. And if they're a bad leader for the country, then they get voted out, and that's the beauty of democracy. So I'm not a fan of forcing someone out of office after 2 terms. But I probably don't know enough about the American political system to... Because, like, it might be possible to... Oh, hello. I've got this. It might be possible to just, like, really saturate yourself in so much power that it's actually impossible to get you out. Yuri, I see you've cheered 500 bits, which is amazing. I appreciate that. I will read that message in a minute. Appreciate you greatly. Yeah, I'm okay if they use their Dragon Claw as soon as they get it. How much energy does that? I think I'm gonna lose. So I've got my first negative set. Okay, so I'm really disappointed because the moment I start to climb into any sort of higher rank, my team starts falling down. And I was really worried about that. On a lighter note, I wanted to show support for more factions breakdown vids before I forget again. Not many out there, honestly, and I appreciate them with myself being fairly new to it still. Alright, well, I will take that under advisement. Really appreciate it. Now, like, the Silph content gets a lot lower views, so that's something I'm also worried about. But on the other hand, they seem to get so... Like, the people who do watch them seem to really, really enjoy them. So... We've got to work out a way to keep on doing it. Like, once a month. Once a month doesn't seem like much. Getting Lyle out to do that plus the weekly GBL ones might be an issue. Maybe I could get someone else for the Silph ones. We'll take that concept and look at the US Congress, no term limits, and everyone complains about it because of exactly what you said, hard to get some of these people out. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. So, that's probably why that thing's in place. Is your double a decent rank? Not having one and seeing yours put in that much work makes me want to trade a shiny Rayquaza. It's not that good. Rank 349. IVs of 311.7. Same for you. Don't change up the whole team, make small adjustments. What are you struggling against? Empoleon leads have probably been the worst. Stunfisk leads. I mean, that's the whole problem with ABB teams, right? There are things that will hard counter your lead, and you've got to win switch. Otherwise, you just lose that battle. This, on the other hand, is very good. Should have brought in Obstagoon here. I mean, so this isn't the team. That's me. Like, how stupid of me. Oh. Okay, now that was silly of them. They threw that. Yeah, I don't know. Dr. Banner. Could be another accidental 5-head. I had some of my teammates newer to factions take a look at your vid while considering what to bring to. I'm really glad it's helpful. I'm so glad about that. I was worried about the Vanguard vid in particular because I felt like we were struggling to work out like the direction of the video. Like Ember Cup was really easy to talk about. Like it was concise. But Vanguard, I was like, as it was happening, I was like, I mean, well, there's this Pokemon. What about this? So I'm glad that I've had a lot of comments about the Vanguard vid. And it's weird, to be honest. So, life of a content creator, right? I don't know how many of you would understand. It's so weird that, like, of all the stuff I create, the Vanguard video was one that I was looking at the time going... And, like, I don't usually think this about my stuff. Like, oh, yeah, this isn't very good. And yet, that's the one I've had by far the most comments about. I don't get comments on much of my content. But that Vanguard breakdown, I've had so many people say, oh, yeah, I just watched that. Like, really helpful. Connor, subscribing on YouTube. Thanks, buddy. Welcome in to the channel. How are you doing, Connor? Come say hi. Let us know what you've been up to this weekend, or what you're running in your GBL sets at the moment. Yeah. I was expecting a little more Steelix too. How are you finding Shadow Steelix, Yuri? Oh boy. Nelly. Oh, that is Rock Throw as well. Okay, this is good. I should be able to win Switchback. Oh, they're double shielding. Ah! Yeah, do I want to use them both though? And I've forgotten what the lead was. Oh, that's right. It's probably Double Flyer. Yep. I should have sent in the Obstagoon. I should have sent in the Obstagoon to farm down that Noctowl. Oh, phew! Alright, we should be fine now. Because we KO before they get to another Weather Ball. Or do we? Oh, that was lucky. Boost would have been. Ayo, it's Bueno says they better respect that double. Nobody respects the double. You're right, Bueno. So many, like, people haven't adjusted to Wild Charge yet. So many people expect payback. I know that this season so many people are running Wild Charge because of all the flyers. And eventually people are going to cotton onto that. ABB double steel flyer while being ABA weak to water is interesting. Are they ABA weak to water? I don't think they are. Oh wait, no, this is your team. ABB steel double flyer while being... So are you running Steelix double flyer? Yeah, okay, cool. Wait, so what? So you're running Gliscor? Is that your other flyer? Oh, there, you say it above there. Gligar, not Gliscor. Yeah, Gligar's better now. So Shadow Steelix, Noctowl, and Gligar. Okay. Interesting. And this is in Remix, right? At that time you switch to Payback once everyone expects the Wild Charge? Drapion. This is good for me, isn't it? No, it's not. No. This is bad. Let's go. Ooh, that is Gust. Boost. No. That's absolutely Feather Dance. I mean, Gust isn't bad. Oh. So that's annoying. I hesitated. I would have gotten that extra body slam off. Pillow Yeti, thank you for the follow. That sounds dirty. Hello, Doctor. And now they're going to come in with Brave Bird. Yeah, double kick, Pillow Yeti. Also, I could have survived a discharge. Oh, I am so disappointed that I hesitated on the double. Like, I hope they know that I had them. And I threw that. And this is the kind of thing, like those little things, that little brain fade is the difference between Ace and Legend. Like, seriously, that's it. So many people. And I can say this now because I've hit Legend multiple times. So it's not just me being bitter anymore. I still heartily believe this. That the difference between Ace and Legend is negligible. It's so small. And the difference is little things like that. Just, I hesitated. I had a brain fade for one turn, half a second, that meant that they were able to catch a body slam. And I should have gotten a double kick off and then thrown a body slam at Pidgeot, right? But because I hesitated for that one turn, they were able to swap out at the end of their Gust animation and catch the body slam, preserving the Pidgeot and its Brave Bird, allowing them to KO at the end. So, and like that, just a little thing like that is the difference. Honestly. Anyway, Bueno says... so Banner says, have you tried Wing Attack Pidgeot? Yeah, I have actually, yeah, and I do like it, but yeah, nothing wrong with Gust. So, Bueno says, Gust applies fast move pressure while punishing the opponent for bad move timing. yeah, I I agree, Bueno. Wing attack is definitely better for consistency, though. I absolutely agree with you. Doctor says, I have a team question if anyone has the time and knowledge. You can give it a go. We will try our best. You're running yours with tackle? Your what? Your Pidgeot? No, Pidgeot doesn't know tackle. Usually plays Surfetched, Scum, and Azumarill. Oh, so are you talking about double with tackle? How is the tackle compared to double kick? Double kick is definitely better. Double kick is much higher energy per turn. And I believe they're comparable in damage per turn. Okay, so double kick is slightly less energy per turn. But the amount of better energy it generates is more than the amount less damage it does. Hopefully that makes sense. Tackle does get stabbed though. So that would add an extra 20% to it, so... if it's doing 3 damage... 0.6, so it would probably do 4 damage. Because it always gets rounded up. Hang on. Here's what I'll do. So with double kick body slam, you're doing 24 fast move damage in one cycle. So that... oh, wait, you can't see that. Hang on. Here you go. So, with double kick body slam, you're doing 24 fast move damage in one cycle, which means 3 double kicks and a body slam. It takes 10 turns, and you're doing 9.6 damage per turn with that cycle. With tackle, you're doing 8.86 damage per turn. So you're doing, 43 fast move damage. Versus 24. So you're doing a lot more fast move damage. Which, of course, you would. But the extra speed makes up for that a lot. Yeah, because damage per turn here is 8.86. So Lilybear says I'm running wing attack in one of the factions metas, but I don't really see the difference. You don't see the difference? Interesting. I imagine they play very differently. Doctor says Noctowl Lantern is killing me. Dr. The Banner says it's true, but everyone has that brain fog every now and then. Yeah, so I suspect the difference between the Legends and the Aces is that the Legends have the brain fog a lot less. Banner says need to replace Azu or Skarm. I dropped the Azu for something like Swampert. Azu to land. Okay, let me start again. So, Surfetched, Skarmory, and Azu. Noctowl and Lantern is killing you. Need to replace Azu or Skarm. I tried Skarm to Gliscor, which was fun against Lantern. And how does that do against Noctowl? Pillow Yeti agrees Azu to Lantern would be better. And then how does Skarmory do against Noctowl? It'd be pretty good, right? Skarmory would beat Noctowl in general. Lilybear says, I meant to run tackle because it's better. I mean, I think we've proven definitively that it's not. The legends recognize when they have the brain fog and stop playing. That's a fair point. I don't necessarily have that luxury while I'm streaming, but that is valid. Pretty neutral with quicker Shadow Ball now. Interesting. Hurricane instead of Brave Bird. That's interesting. So this isn't the worst. You missed the comment where I said I built it and it had tackle, so I just assumed that was correct. I was being funny when I said, oh, okay. Cool. Sorry. The lunge there is a bit of an issue. Alright, I'm gonna go for a great. Oh, how sexy was that? Of course, we are now completely dependent on alignment because like what? Yeah, I mean, yeah, we lose. Yeah, because they were always gonna lunge. So what should we have done there? Switching out? I mean, we should have switched out straight away. Rather than trying to get to another Poison Fang against the Garvantula. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right, Pillow. Do I call you Pillow or Yeti? Hey, Athos. Almost. Only a few sets away. I mean, at this rate, I feel like we're going to be one of the last to hit rank 20. Pillow? And where does the name come from? Is there a story behind that? I don't know if that was the right play. To Poison Fang them. I feel like I should have just switched straight out. I think I have to shield here. Oh. Interesting. I'm gonna stand in Goon here because I expect them to blind throw another Night Slash. Them legend plays. You outpaced the Galv with double, so going straight into it from the start. Yep. I was thinking about more towards the end. I tried to get off a Poison Fang, and they just Volt switched me down too much. But yeah, at the start as well, that would have been better. I think Galvantula is just pretty hard to deal with this team. So Pillow is actually your name. What nationality is that? And Yeti was a good reference to Star Wars. Yeti. It's not like Chewbacca, is it? Or is it? I'm really exposing a hole in my Star Wars knowledge. What's the Star Wars reference in Yeti? Why come Goon into double? I don't know. I don't know. Athos says, I mean, I only played a set this season, so you're definitely beating me to rank 20. Okay, well, as long as I'm beating Athos, that's all alright. We are at... I think we still have one more set to go after this. Blitzkrieg AJ says Mike Lindell nationality. I'm sorry, I don't get it. I'm sure that's very funny, but I don't know who Mike Lindell is. What nationality is that? In American would be what kind of name is Pillow? Yes, in Australia we have a sense of refinement, which of course is a joke in itself because we are not refined. We are far from it. Ooh, this is interesting. Oh, they've gone straight Poison Fang. That's very interesting. We just showed here. Whoa, that's weird. Ah, you mother. I think we have to just let the goal bag go down. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I don't know what my pillow is. Is that like a business? I mean, it must be a business. Oh. That's okay. Lucky we saved the Golbat, but it's in the red already. And this is regular Machamp, interestingly enough. I'm gonna let this go. Oh, wow. That's an interesting play. I think we're okay. We survive one more discharge. And I don't think they had enough energy to get to a third. Oh. Oh, that was a scare. But we got there. Okay, as soon as I start the next set, I'm gonna look up this My Pillow guy. Mike Lindell was his name? Ugh. Oh, so Pillows from America. What part of America are you from? And Yeti is the Ice Rig monster. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pillow. I don't know what that means. I've seen all the Star Wars films. I don't know much beyond the films, though. I don't know much of the lore beyond the films. And that's just the main series film. So I haven't seen any of the, like, what do you call them? The spin-offs or the extra ones, like your Solo or your Rogue One, or I haven't seen any of those. I've seen the 9 main ones. And that's it. That's as far as my Star Wars goes. Nick Regit, thank you for the follow. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Let me know how to properly pronounce it. They usually flood local stations with commercials. Nick says, are all your mons very high PvP RV? Not all of them, no. A lot of them are, but some are quite low. I tend to just, if I need something, I'll build the best I've got, even if it is pretty bad. He looks like a pillows are stuffed with the deceased. Wow. I stopped watching Star Wars after Clone Wars. Good move, I feel. He does look real creepy. Oh, thank you, VidRL, for the cheer. Appreciate you, bud. Welcome in. I told Evan to build a rank 1500 Swampert on the weekend because it's the best he had to get Hydro Cannon. Did he already have it with Hydro Cannon, or did he have to TM it on? This picture is telling such a story. So that tells me everything I need to know about Mike Lindell. Pillow, I'm gonna commit that to the records. What is it? Dash? No, it's exclamation mark. Add quote. There we go. Quote number 121. Hello. There we go. Yes, you could evolve Blaziken, Swampert, and Sceptile with their Community Day moves yesterday. I only found out after it had finished as well. We have a dab from VidRL. Here you go. Enjoy the dab. They weren't all farmers. Don't ruin it, Dr. Banner. Also, like, very apt considering our conversation tonight. There's so many, yeah. I mean, this channel's been going for years now. Ooh, Toxapex. This should be good for us. How is the music volume to voice volume, by the way? How's that ratio looking? It's good? Awesome. Oh, I'm happy with this development. I'm from Australia, Adelaide, Australia. G'day, mate. Giles, hey. Welcome in, bud. We need to give you a shout out, don't we? You're a streamer, right? That's just Brian again. They don't have enough for Sludge Wave. Nope, Giles is not a streamer. Confirmed. But thank you for that, Dr. Banner. It doesn't matter. You will stream. Yeah, I mean, once we shout you out, it's a commitment. You have to do it now. Ooh. Okay, so rollout gives us how much energy again? Quick, someone in chat. How much energy is rollout? I think it's 13? Oh, maybe that was pre-nerf. Might be 12? Oh, that was 4. It's not Ice Beam. Also has Thunderbolt. Yeah. Oh, that was a lot. Same as Snarl. Interesting. So I think it was originally 14 and now it's 13? Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Blitzkrieg. Trainer Jared, rollout, most broken fast move ever. The spam is just insane. You know what? I've had people coming in and pointing out the opposite. Because, yeah, super high damage, but... super high energy, but that damage is so low that... someone... Oh, who was it? Someone pointed out that Tackle does more damage per turn to a Talonflame than rollout does? Or something like that? Ah, yes. That that core that we're all fully aware of that isn't weak to counter at all. Yeah, Snarl does no damage either, you're right. Ugh. Well, they should be quitting any second now. Yep. Love it. Alright, so our fears were a little premature. We're picking back up again with the team. What do we think of Fighting Cup? My thoughts, Toxicroak, busted as heck. Okay, so let me explain what just happened. I grew up in an Italian family. So, Roman Catholic. As a result, like, it's... Don't worry. Like, I'm not what you think of when you think of Catholics. One thing that is a hangover from that is that I don't use words like... I don't say God in like a profanity sense, and as an extension, I don't say hell. I say heck a lot. I don't say damn. It's stupid. Dr. Banner says, I don't see why people use Snarl. Interesting take. I mean, I think for a lot of Pokemon where Snarl is the only... There are a lot of Pokemon where Snarl is absolutely the best option because of that energy generation. I am one of a pretty large contingent of battlers who really likes having balance between fast move damage and energy generation. So I like a Gust, I like a Volt Switch, I like a Tackle, I like a Water Gun. And Spark as well, like it's balanced enough. It's nice to have options to farm down if necessary, or just go for the move. Refresh my memory. So, Fighting Cup Remix has the Psychic Pokemon are banned again. So, no Gallade and no Medicham. But also, they've banned the Kommo-o family, Buzzwole, and Hisuian Sneasel. No, not Hisuian, just Sneasler, not Hisuian Sneasel. So, yeah, they banned the Kommo-o family, Buzzwole, and Hisuian, and Sneasler. And so, like, the only thing left that resists fighting moves is Toxicroak. And so, I'm feeling like everyone's gonna have, like, Toxicroak and Throw with Zen Headbutt. Fighting Cup Remix should be fun. What's banned in Fighting Cup? Doctor 26 Doctor says that's good. Blitzkrieg says, thou shalt not use the Lord's name in vain. Oh, there we go. Okay, Dr. Banner... Dr. Banner... clarifies what he means. Yeah, so, I guess... So what other Pokemon are there where there are other viable options than Snarl, where you might want to use Snarl? I mean, look, Feint Attack isn't that bad, and Umbreon has Feint Attack. Snarl is obviously the preferred move on Umbreon, but that's a situation where you absolutely prefer the fast move generation, but the energy generation. Hey, Rhonda. How you doing? How was your weekend? And, to clarify, I do not identify as Roman Catholic now. Just by the way. I have Italian grandparents. One of them was a very, very devout, Catholic. And out of respect for her, we have to go to church twice a year. Christmas and Easter. Interesting. Ooh. Wasn't sure whether I should shield that. I feel like they might be running like double rock backline or something dumb like that. Oh, that might have been a mistake on them. Let's go ahead and shield that. So we will shield the potential thunder from the Ferrothorn. Oh, no need. There we go. Okay, so the plan was to shield the thunder from the Ferrothorn, Because even if the Galvantula got a volt switch off, a discharge off against us, like, they would burn their energy and we'd be able to take them out with Obstagoon. But as it was, we didn't even need to use the shield against the Ferrothorn. So we're good. Busy. Things are good. Okay, what's been keeping you busy? Lead up to Christmas? Are things getting hectic leading up to Christmas? Also, my capture card is freaking hot. Like, that does not seem healthy. I might need to get a proper one. Throw has Zen Headbutt, that's cool. Yeah, so that'll be like the biggest Toxicroak counter. Never see Throw where I live, though it feels... Oh, no, really? Where are you again, Blitzkrieg? Fighting Cup Remix didn't look much fun with such a small pool. Yeah, Heracross. Heracross does resist counter, you're right. Toxicroak does beat Heracross because... Unless the Heracross runs Earthquake... But even then, so a Sludge Bomb from a Toxicroak takes out a lot of the Heracross's HP, and it gets to the Sludge Bomb a lot quicker than what Heracross can throw Earthquake. So it takes Toxicroak 8 counters to get to a Sludge Bomb. It's taking Heracross... Only 9? No. It takes Heracross 10 counters. So it's an extra 2 counters to get to those moves. Maybe if the Heracross can bait with a Rock Blast, but I don't know why you'd run Rock Blast in a fighting meta. You're a retail manager. Oh no, I have my Christmas stuff done by Thanksgiving. No work-life balance. Oh man. So my dad used to manage a... it's a store called Tandy, which is like an equivalent of Radio Shack. An Australian equivalent of Radio Shack. They don't exist anymore. But he used to manage this store, and the shopping center that he worked in, they used to have... the last 36 hours before Christmas, they would be open for the entire 30... So they called it 36-hour trading. And it would be... the last 36 hours before Christmas. Midnight on Christmas morning, they would shut. And tell everyone to go home. And so that was an absolutely nuts period for him. Naturally, of course. And it sounds like you have a similar experience. What store do you work at? Keeping in mind that I might not know what the store is. I might not have heard of it. If it's not like a big enough chain. Yeah, come and join us in the Discord. We are all there helping each other get better at PvP. There are so many helpful people around. Everyone's sharing their teams. Everyone's sharing their achievements. Grocery store on the East Coast. Cool. Wegmans. No, I definitely haven't heard of that. We'd probably survive a Dark Pulse. Let's go. This probably isn't good, actually. So what could they have? What could they have? What could they have? This is gonna be difficult. Oh, shit. This is problematic. We probably shield and farm all the way down. Oh. I don't think we win here. We were close. 26 Doctor. I remember. Oh, so Tandy was a thing in America, was it? Were they? Okay, so wait, they had Tandy and they had Radio Shack? Because I remember being in America when I was really young, and we went into a Radio Shack store, and Dad told us this is what Tandy's like in America. Well, this is the American Tandy. Because now it's not a thing. Now it, they got bought out by a similar Australian retailer named Dick Smith. And then they got bought out by Woolworths, which is like our equivalent of like... I mean, what's your biggest like grocery store chain in... I was going to say Walmart, but that's not quite... Walmart's more of a department store. Well, not even a department store. Walmart just has just everything. Like, you can buy guns in Walmart, can't you? Nick says, I need more PV pokes, but that means intense outside grinding, which it's too cold, and I live rural. Oh, that sounds difficult. That, unfortunately, is something that we can't help with. We can't help you grind, so you've got to figure that one out yourself. We can help you work out what to do with the Pokemon you do catch. Pash says hi. Welcome in. How you doing, Pash? Doctor says, I'm the UK... Ah, okay. I forget with so many of these people. So many... Because we just get so many viewers here, right? So, yeah, I constantly forget. I forget everything about everyone. Like, I have conversations where I'm asking people the same details about their lives over and over again. It's bad. Pretty sure Tandy is an American thing. Talked about and Mrs. Radio Shack. Doctor says, Radio Shack was going bust in the 60s and Mr. Tandy bought it. Ah, so Tandy owns Radio Shack. Interesting. Dr. Banner says we had Woolworths here. Maybe it was it. I feel like this Woolworths is just Australian. I feel like that might be a different Woolworths. Just something that happens to have the same company name. Australian Tandy was run by the American company. There you go. Okay. So shows what I know. Blitzkrieg says, I'm in the middle of England, can't remember the last time I saw a throw here. I thought they were just all over the Northern Hemisphere. We had Woolworths here, but nationally we don't have many grocery stores. Okay. Interesting. American Tandy Corporation, according to Google. You'd never heard of Tandy before you mentioned it to me. Yeah, because they dissolved in Australia like so long ago. I think Woolworths, once Woolworths bought them out, they actually actively dissolved the company. They like sold off all the assets. I don't know what the business sense of that is, but you know, they're a multi-billion-dollar corporation, so I'm gonna assume they know a bit more than me. Dr. Banner says, Flying Cup is going to be... Fighting Cup is going to be like Flying Cup. The same 4 Pokemon all day. Totally agree. In fact, I think there's going to be less variety than Flying Cup. With those bans in place. We had Woolworths. We would always get pick and mix from it. Pick and mix. Is that like nuts? Like pick and mix nuts? Just Sork everywhere. That's the bad one, I feel. Oh, maybe not. I mean, Throw's a lot better for Fighting Cup. But I've heard of American Tandy, so I just assumed it was the same thing. Yeah, I always assumed, because of that moment when we were kids where Dad told us Radio Shack was the American Tandy. It just never occurred to me that there was also a Tandy there. Not old enough to remember words. Candy, gotcha. My bad. Sorry, my apologies, guys. Should have known that. Oh, another Galvantula. Come on, guys. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Oh, let's go. We'll shield the Rock Slide. And now we're going to be able to put a lot of pressure on that Galvantula when it comes back in. Oh, hello. Ah, that's a problem. Oh, how do you shield there? I don't think this will KO, which is unfortunate. Oh, no! Oh! 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 Hey, Ryan. I'm now questioning my existence. That's giving me some kind of existential crisis there. That was so crushing. That was soul crushing. Pick and mix, choose from a variety of candy, stuff it as deep into the container as it can go. Got to get your money's worth. Yeah, so in Australia, stuff that you when you put stuff into a bag, that sounds weird. When you put stuff into a bag in a grocery store, they normally charge you by weight. So you can stuff the bag as full as you want, but you're still paying by the kilo. So you just pay more. Is that not the case with Pick and Mix? Our Woolworths used to have Pick and Mix candy, is that right? The British don't eat healthy things like nuts. Let's go, Lickitung. Gonna trade some of that for XL candy. Oh, I mean, it's got to be the Tim Tam, right? Yeah, exactly, Lily Bear. If they were as smart as you, they would charge by weight, but they don't. The lid barely ever closed. You've never had a Tim Tam? Oh, Ryan. Find Tim Tams. They'll kill you. But it's the most delicious death you'll ever have. Of the many deaths that you're likely to experience. Oh, it's a Trubbish. Tim Tams are amazing. And they're simple too. Like, it's just chocolate covered biscuits, but they just get the balance of everything so right. I'm gonna get Mike Lindell off the screen and bring up something a lot more appealing. So it's like kind of biscuity, wafery, coated in chocolate, and with a little chocolate cream inside. It's like, and there's a caramel filled one as well. So you can, like, if you want a little bit extra, if just the delicious chocolate filled biscuits isn't enough for you, you can also get caramel filled chocolate filled biscuits. They're so good. Like penguins? I don't know what that means. Is penguins another biscuit or? Oh, there's a new Tim Tam range for 2022, people. Look out. It's a UK biscuit. Cool. And is it the same kind of thing? Oh, peanut butter. That would be... I'm sure there's a peanut butter Tim Tam. But that would be freaking amazing. You're right. I can't scan Pokestops anymore. I've not heard of this. Penguin bars have the best dad jokes. Interesting. Oh, here's a mint flavor. And then, of course, we've got Vegemite, which Lily Bear and I vehemently disagree with each other on whether Vegemite is edible. For the record, my stance is no. I like to tell people that Vegemite is a good practical joke we play on the rest of the world. We're all like, oh, you've got to try Vegemite. It's our national dish, blah, blah, blah. And then we just watch with bated breath as people put it in their mouths and go, oh! Now, if you're quick, someone can clip that face that I just made so we can turn it into a GIF. Or was it something like... You just recede your chin as far back as it'll go. The biscuit was created by Ian Norris and Alan Morrow. During 1958, they took a world trip looking for inspiration for new products. While in Britain, they found the penguin biscuit and decided to try and make a better one. Oh, snap! So Tim Tams are a better penguin biscuit. Theoretically. It's literally shaking the phone. Yeah, I haven't heard of this, Dr. Banner. I think you should consult a professional. Mint flavors always taste like toothpaste. I do agree. I like it though. I like the mint. Vegemite's amazing. Don't listen to it. It's not. It's so bad. It's like, you know that scene in Futurama where Bender starts trying to cook, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's the saltiest thing I've ever tasted," and he's like, "Oh, come on, yeah." That dish had 10% less salt than a lethal dose. That's what Vegemite is. It's just barely less than a lethal dose of sodium. Why can't penguins play football? Because there's snowball. Yeah, you're right. That is good. I agree, Blitzkrieg. What is it? It's... Oh, yeah, Lilyberry explains. It's a salty spread. It's made out of... Like, I don't know exactly. It's when they make beer, they like scrape off the residue off the side of the barrels or something like that. It's yeast, yeah. It's like fermented yeast. Just like New Zealanders are better than Brits. Wow. I mean, I won't disagree with you. Views shared in the Pallet Town chat may not necessarily reflect the views of the streamers. I wonder who the first person to think of Vegemite was and why. That information is out there. I don't know it off the top of my head, though. Ryan, have you never eaten toothpaste? You gotta try it. And vegetable gum, whatever that is. Who thought I'm gonna ferment this? And I don't know. Who thought of fermenting anything, to be honest? There's a lot of stuff that's like... Who was the first person to try... Who was the first person to discover that potatoes are edible? Because, like, have you ever tried to eat a raw potato? It tastes like chalk. I have tried, by the way. I'm not guessing. I did put raw potato in my mouth once. But someone somewhere was like, well, if we boil it or roast it, then it'll be edible. Cheese on toast with Bovril? What's Bovril? Hi, Kevin. I don't think they actually scrape the vats they make the beer in. He's being dramatic. It's just made out of the same stuff. Don't they? Someone really bloody desperately hungry. Fermenting happens naturally if you spit in apple juice. Oh, really? Ryan loved eating raw potatoes? Really? Really? Right. Yeah. Who thought we should eat that butt nut? Yeah, I've heard that one before. What was the man doing to the cow? Mushrooms? Like, how did we discover which mushrooms are the good ones? Yeah. All right, valid point, Dr. Banner. All right, so we should find someone to raid. Oh, let's raid Pokemon Go, shall we? It is day 2 of which regionals are they showing? They are showing the Toronto regionals. So stick around and watch some of the best battlers in Eastern Canada. Fighting it out. Fighting. I'm going to be back tomorrow night to continue my legend push. Join me then. And then we got Lilybro on Tuesday. There's a, whether you're on YouTube or Twitch right now, there is a schedule, if you scroll down, a calendar where you can check out all the streams that we, in theory, run. So, like, we do miss sometimes. I really want to make it consistent. So, hopefully we can get back to being real consistent, on the ball. But if we are, then that schedule is your go-to place for working out when we're on next, when we're streaming next. Thank you all for joining me. We're out. No, yeah, that wasn't a knock on you, Olivia, don't worry.